Last time LaNeka was here, she needed to find out if her then boyfriend Rod committed two separate sex crimes, the rape of a child in 2006 and the rape of a man in 2018. She didn't know what to believe, but then Rod made a confession and I read the results. Take a look.
I've been falsely accused of raping a man. Hell no, I did not rape no man at all. What really happened was that he hugged me. I stole the money out of his coat pocket. He saying I robbed him, I tied him up, I beat him. I didn't did none of that. He got mad and used my past against me to try to get me off the street for rape. I did not rape him. What happened between me and that guy was consensual. For those who know what consensual means, that's what it is, what it was. We both, that's that. What make me sick, I done did 10 years of my life, 3,786 days. I was falsely accused of assaulting a child, a girl. There's no way I was touch a child. The only thing I do to a child is love a child and help a child. I did 10 years to set myself free, to show the world that I didn't do it.
I really love this man, and he's just been lying so much that I've lost count. Like, he just lied and said that he just told you guys that it was consensual. He told me he's never slowed a man. He told me all he did was take the money and that was it. This man has really been there for me. Like, he uplifted me. Like, I lost my job, I lost my car, and he was there, like, paying bills. Like, he was there for me. Like, I introduced him to my family. I love this man. Like, I opened him up into my home. And the only reason that I'm still here and that I'm still fighting for this relationship is because he showed me his paperwork. Right. And it said no DNA, no evidence found, and that was the little girl. Yeah. That was, yes, that was the
10 years in jail, it must have done something pretty bad. Yeah. And now it sounds like he's facing some charges. He's saying he had consensual sex with a man, but it sounds like he's being charged with the rape of another man.
Exactly. And I have no problem with if that's who he is. I just want him to be who he is. Why bring me in it? If that's what you want,
that's my point.
Why
First
bring
of all,
me?
if you're with somebody, you don't want them sleeping with men or women, right? You want them dedicated to you. Right.
Like, it's been so bad that I've had a transgender come up to my job and explain to me the inside of my house. And I'm like, I don't know this man. I've never met this man in my life. Oh, because he was saying, hey,
I've been with your boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay.
I did not rape no child. I'm not like that. I'm sorry about the consensual thing, but I had to come here today.
You lied again. How can I believe anything you say?
Consensual means I didn't have intercourse with the man. I just did things with him to get the money.
You did.
Yeah, I did something sexual.
You told me that you caught them in the act, and you got the money.
That was the 6 months of time ago before I had met you.
So the question I have to ask you, are you bisexual?
No, I was homeless, and then I looked at it like far as...
Yes or no, right?
No, I'm not. I love you, baby.
In January of 2018, did you tie up that man against his will? You answered no. In January of 2018, did you physically assault that man? You answered no. In January of 2018, did you have sexual intercourse with that man without his consent? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Rod told the truth. Did you ever have sexual intercourse with that child that you were accused of? This is what you went to jail for.
10 years, Steve.
10 years.
My whole life.
And you say it was all a lie.
You better pray.
Right? Did you ever have sexual intercourse with that child you were accused of? You answered no. And the result for that lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth.
What?
Sex with that child.
Wait, why you ain't pass? You passed the other stuff, why you ain't pass that?
I didn't have sex intercourse.
Why you ain't pass that?
I did not have sex intercourse with the child.
A child?
I didn't.
A child, right?
Is this somebody that you're gonna roll the dice on and say, yeah, I want to put my life in his hands and spend my life with?
I can't do it.
You can't do it.
And I respect that. I respect that.
I'm not trying to break you up.
Yeah.
I'm not. But this is your life. And I want you to tell him what's going to go on.
I want you to get your stuff and get the road, Jack.
All right, I'll do that. No, so I respect that, but I didn't do that.
LaNeka, what happened since you were on the show?
Since I was on the show, as soon as I got back home, he had to hit the road, Steve. I couldn't do it. He pursued me for like 2 to 3 months because he just couldn't believe that we were over with, but he had to go. He called me from multiple different numbers. He created different Facebook pages, but he was letting me know, hey, this Rod, like a fool. But eventually, I didn't hear anything else from him.
So you after the show, you didn't have conversations with him? You wouldn't even talk to him?
Not at all, Steve.
Whatever happened to Rod?
I've heard that he's in jail, but I don't want to know anything about him.
So you heard he went back to jail?
Yes, that's what I've heard as of today.
But you don't
went back to jail.
You don't have any idea why?
No,
Does it surprise you that he's back in jail?
it doesn't.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
was out on bond as is.
what hurts you the most about that situation with Rod?
What hurt me the most is that a child and innocent people were involved in it, and that he really showed on your show, thanks to you, Steve, the person he really and truly is.
Yeah. How long did it take you to get over the hurt of that relationship after it was over?
Oh, after your show, Steve, it was over with.
Oh,
It
so
was
you
completely-
kind of cleansed yourself and you were ready to move on then?
Yes.
When you watch that clip, what do you think?
I think he was a very manipulative person and a compulsive liar. And I think I made a great decision thanks to you, Steve.
Yeah, I really do believe that you made the best decision for yourself. Now, is there anything new with you?
Yes, I'm currently 7 months pregnant with a baby girl. She's due in May.
Oh,
and I'm excited.
congratulations.
She's my first child, so
Oh.
I'm very excited.
Oh, that's
She's gonna be very loved.
yeah, that's awesome. I mean, your whole world's going to change now. So your daughter's due in May. You got to be excited about that. You're moving on. Rod's out of your life, and he can't even get in your life because he's back in jail. Before the original show, you did Google Rod, and you learned he was a registered sex offender, that he pled guilty to a sex crime, and that transsexual came up to you and, described your house, showed you proof that they were there. Despite all that, you still gave Rod a chance.
Actually, right before we came on your show was because the transgender approached me and told me that, and that what made me reach out. I had no clue of it at first until right before the show, which made me reach out.
LaNeka, before we let you go, what advice would you give to other women that might be in a situation that you were involved in?
If you see any red flags, just go for what you know. Like let it go. If it's toxic, if he's manipulative, let it go. Especially if you see the signs and you have proof, don't hang on, don't stick around, kick him to the curb. He's no good.
Yeah, that's great advice. And I think a lot of times people they get caught up in their infatuation, their feelings for somebody, and that they do ignore red flags. Like you said, I don't know if you have to go digging deep on anybody that you date, but if there are red flags, you can't ignore them, and I think that's where people's relationships go bad. Well, LaNeka, it was great to see you. Good luck with you. Good luck with that baby, and send a picture of that little baby when she's born, all right?
All right, I will do. Thanks a lot, Steve.
All right, LaNeka, take care.